Folks, Jason Carmack again here with Vision Construction. Appreciate you guys tuning in here as we follow through on our NetZero home build talks. Today, kind of want to talk about a couple different things here on the exterior of the home. First in particular is our unique 3.5 foot overhang that we have all the way around the perimeter of this home, except for the rear. We'll walk around back here shortly and show you the now bermed, backfilled rear foundation. But this home here has a 3.5 foot overhang all the way around. Kind of serves a couple different purposes. One is to ultimately shield it, kind of acting as a helmet, if you will, around the home from the elements of the weather, where we're talking, rain, snow, wind. But one of the main features that this particular feature helps with is just overall heat that's radiant from the sun. So, sun's overhead in the summertime, it's beating down on the house, it's going through the windows, and it's just creating a lot of additional heat that ultimately your air conditioner is working hard to be able to eliminate. Well, this kind of acts as an umbrella, on some of those direct rays that are coming in the summertime, so it reduces that passive heat in the summertime, or direct heat, I should say, in the summertime. But then in the wintertime, the sun is usually a little lower on the horizon, so that you still have the ability for the sun to kind of come through and act as a passive heat to help warm the home. This particular home here, if I didn't mention in the past, it's facing due south. So we're getting, we specifically position this home to face due south to be able to take advantage of that sunlight in the wintertime to be able to come through and help passively heat the home. We've got an Anderson windows. This particular window is the 100 series casement style. We love doing the casement windows. They're a very energy efficient window, and the great thing about a casement style window versus a single or double hung window is that when that wind and air is blowing against the front of that window, it actually makes the window more efficient. And the reason why is because it's sealing that window tighter against the jamb, so it helps eliminate any air leakage or additional air leakage that can come through. So more wind just makes it press against that seal and actually makes it even more energy efficient. We're around back on this particular home here, and as you'll see, we finally got our backfill done with our dirt. Right up against this house, you've got it fully backfilled with a 1-inch wash gravel that kind of helps filter any water that's coming down through the soil that's laying up against the house. But really what you got going on here is that this berm is kind of acting as a shield, a ramp almost. So those winds come through the north, those cold northerly winds in the winter are coming through, and it's really going to hit this house, and it's just going to kind of float right over top of it instead of beating up against it and kind of making that entire rear of the home a really, really cold spot. As you see down here on the northeastern side of the home, that is the back side of the garage, so that's where we started stepping down the foundation, which will ultimately end up being full brick, since this is a full brick home. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks.